I don't know what it is, but there's something about this truck that is extra rowdy. Maybe it's responding to its manly interior and color. I have no idea. But I drove this home last night, woke up half the neighborhood when I came home late. And it's just a really fun, crisp truck. I mean, they're all the same formula, but I don't know, maybe this motor was built on Tuesday instead of Hangover Monday or Get Me the Hell Out of Here Friday. I couldn't tell you. Either way, I'm happy to share. So, this is number 37. It's a 1971. Started with a lovely original truck for this build. And we did it with a hard top and a bikini top. But I decided to mix it up a little bit in my ongoing effort to delete redundancy in my videos by showing it with the bikini top. So we're gonna do our full tour with the bikini, and then ever so briefly here you will see B-roll of it with the usual hard top. Also today, the carpet is back ordered from Germany, so I don't have the carpet in it yet, so I'm gonna insert a couple shots of the carpet. You know, normally we do that Chilowich, but because we did this really kind of cool, really grainy bison interior, we decided the Chilowich really wasn't a good match. So we did the bison armrests, we did the bison inserts on cargo and door panels, and therefore we did a different carpet. So I used the Hargarten square weave out of Germany. That's one of my favorites, and you'll most commonly, whatever, often see it at Icon on my one-off builds. So there's that. But I guess at least this way you can see the Line-X polyurea floor in more detail than usual. So that's what that's all about. So let's get right to it. It's running a seemingly extra boisterous 5-liter Coyote fuel-injected aluminum V8 from current production Mustang GTs. It's running the Asen Warner AX15 manual 5-speed tranny, which is sending power through the usual Atlas 2 twin-stick shift-on-the-fly part-time 4-wheel drive transfer case, which in turn sends power through to the Dynatrac axles. Dana 60 in the rear, 44 in the front, all new down to the castings. We're running the ARB locking differentials with a dedicated air compressor on this one. And of course, on the outer end of those axles, you will find the Icon Sport Brakes, designed by Brembo, Hydro Boost powered. Yum, yum, yum. I'd like to keep this truck. I don't know, it's just, it's got some good gnarly attitude to it. Bikini top is the one we often do. Now we offer people two different options. So you can do the bikini just stopping right here to protect the front driver and passenger, or you can do the full length version as shown on this truck, which goes back to the rearmost tube on the roll bar. Now when we do these, they're not just a flappy piece of vinyl. We use the same Mercedes Hartz canvas that we use on our full soft tops. We also use the insulation and another layer of 3-ply canvas. And perhaps most importantly, and if someone has a better idea, please share. So the early Broncos, when you take the hard top off, you kind of sort of can't, because they never seem to like really have thought through how to secure the windshield frame. So it'll just go and beat the piss out of your door upper corners and blow all the paint off. So when we do the bikini, we build this structure so you have a lateral bar, then you have CNC clamps back here, then you have adjustable heims up at the front corners, and it's all thick wall DOM tubes. So in essence, we're creating kind of a skeletal bracing structure to secure the windshield frame all the way back to the B-pillar. It's the only way to go. It's like a lot of labor though, so I wish I could think of something more clever and easier, but until then, and there you have it, it's what we're doing. Let's talk about the exterior. So on the outside, really nice dark charcoal metallic. It has a coarser metallic flake in it, so the sheen is different than what you're used to seeing from us. I really like it. It came out cool. You have the usual Icon front and rear bumpers. That rear bumper having a swing carrier that is double braced, actually 3-axis braced to the chassis, so you reduce all the on the freeway. That always scares me. I don't like being behind a 4x with a aftermarket bumper from some of the sluttier suppliers on the freeway, because literally I'm waiting for the thing to just throw itself right off the truck and commit suicide. So when we designed that, I thought that was critical. Another thing that always irks me with tire carriers, and can carriers for that matter, is let's say you swing it out and you're on uneven ground or you're not paying attention, then you open your tailgate. Whack! You trash the paint or dent your tailgate. So that's not acceptable either. So you'll notice we've CNC'd that little ramp. So what happens is there's a sprung pin, and as the carrier comes out to full 90 degrees, that pin falls into a cavity in that CNC'd ramp, and it holds the carrier at 90 degrees, so it's not going to go out and get into a traffic lane, and it's not going to conflict with your tailgate. We also have integrated reverse camera, class 2 receiver, storage compartments, CNC'd handles, and other, dare I say, well thought through details. So there's that. We're running the Warren winch with the Viking and ARB recovery gear bag and a synthetic line. We're running the aux lighting in the rear on the tire carrier, as well as integrated in that front bumper. All lighting, including the headlights, is LED. I love my LEDs. In fact, even the dash and gauge lighting and interior lighting is LED as well. On the inside, as mentioned briefly, we did a custom interior at my client's request with the Bison upholstery. So it's Bison leather. It's sourced here in America. Well, I guess that's a no-brainer because bison are only in America. But I guess it could be buffalo, right? But we get that through a friend of ours that has a high-end bag and belt company that's kick-ass called Parabellum Collection. And they work with, basically it boils down to a micro loan with an American Indian reservation. So the hide, the meat, the bone, all creates revenue, and they responsibly raise and graze and all that green stuff. We did all French stitches on the edges instead of a single stitch with the piping. It lasts longer when you're doing organic materials like leather or bison. We have no seat heaters in this truck. Client didn't need them. And door panels and cargo are normal, except again we displaced the Chilowich for the bison. We have the new and improved Icon sun visors. They're only improved because I was looking for an excuse to use my nifty new laser. So we laser etched our Icon lizard on them. We have the power rear view mirror with auto dimming. On the dash, this truck is very stock. So you've got lights, wipers, fan, vent, and temp. CNC'd knobs on modern mil-spec switches. You have the recently updated push-pull to open-close dash vents. The in-dash Gen 4 Vintage Air heat vent AC, best in the business. I did it's my column supplier. My steering wheel's kind of nifty. It's actually from big, monstrous, heavy-duty trucking equipment, kind of like that beast that just passed me, but like 10 times bigger, like the mining dump trucks. Just love it. It matches the truck really well. If clients don't think it's luxurious enough, then we leather wrap it. But just as it is out of the box, it's a super durable, long-lasting truck with a nice, it's a super durable, long-lasting wheel with a nice fat grip, and then we put our spun pewter Icon lizard on the center of the horn button. Sport pedals, fire extinguisher, the new Icon center console, the highest end audio package that we offer with the high range, what are they called, K2 I think, focal speakers, and the 8200 NEX head unit. Last night on the freeway I was blasting, it's just super crisp sound even at full freeway speeds. However, then I got into my neighborhood and forgot to turn it down. My bad. So there you go. That's probably enough details. You know the brand well. You've seen these other videos. So I shall once again shut the heck up. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your support. I appreciate you following my brand. It means a lot to us. Be well, be safe, be kind. Thanks again.